Um, very tough game of rugby. Um, really two heavyweight boxers that went at each other literally till the last second of the game. I thought they started pretty well. We came back. We had that chance where we were 5 yards short about 10 minutes before half time. Scored just on the stroke of half time, and then I thought we played some really good rugby in the first half. Big breakdown battle. Fell behind in the second half, came back. Thought our bench made a big impact. Got ourselves back to 21-all with that try. Brilliant conversion from JJ from the sideline, and fought back. Incredible kick from Wilsey to get that line out, turn the line out over. Kept punching in a drop call position, and unfortunately it went to the left. If that way goes over, it's a different ball game. But no, all credit to Racing as well. I thought both teams came to play some very positive rugby. It's like last year's draw in round one. It's like you could have lost this, and you most certainly could have won it there right at the death. And we'll take our points and move on. And look, we said the whole week, Racing's a fantastic rugby team. When that front row came on, you just saw the size of them. They're big men, very hard to move. I thought we did some good work from a cleaning point of view. And unfortunately, they got a few poachers, and we got a few poachers. So I think every part of the game was a battleground. I thought some of the kickoffs that we sent, we won some back. We knew that it was going to be a battle, and we didn't kick the ball out every single time because their maul is just so good. The example of Flore going there right through the middle. They've got so much mass. The scrum was a massive battle. I thought the line-out was a big battle. Lost our third and our fourth line-out. And a lot of running. I thought a back three really covered a lot of position of the field, and I thought Mikey was pretty good there at the back. So a big game of rugby. Well, Murray, obviously you've got to take history into consideration as well. Last 2 years we drew our first game and won the second one. This time around we won our first one and drew our second one. That bonus point away last week was a big moment, and the fact that we leave here with 2 points all, we're top of the group jointly with Racing, and 4 rounds to go. Obviously the double header against Saracens is the next step in terms of Europe, but we've got Edinburgh next up, and now what we've learned in this competition is you take the points on offer. Got ourselves in a winning position. Unfortunately, it didn't go over, and that's just rugby. I said to the players afterwards, as a coach, all you can ask is they gave everything they got, and we did. The players most certainly did. Racing from minutes 50 to 60 put a big squeeze on us, 2-3 phases, put it on in behind. I think it was something like 3 22s dropouts in a row, which they put it in behind us. We dotted it down, went again. So they were also playing for field position, and we got that scrum penalty, and we got some field position, and we unfortunately couldn't get a penalty advantage there right at the end, and we had to go for a drop goal, and unfortunately went to the left. I think that's what Munster is about. A lot of teams in Europe would have given up at that stage, and we just kept fighting. All 23 involved. These players don't know how to give up. We're at a club that doesn't know how to give up, even though the odds are against you. You'll just keep fighting, and obviously the players gave it their all, and I thought the crowd played a massive part, and that's just the way rugby goes. You've just got to keep hanging in there, and we made a few big calls in the first half to go for the corner, and it paid off with Ilse's try, and obviously the JJ's conversion, but that's just the way the game goes. In the big matches like what we just saw out there today, it's inches literally right through the game, and we held on, and then we got some momentum, and we scored that try and got ourselves literally within one kick of winning this game. Yeah, look, that's just the game of rugby. from our point of view, from a coach's point of view, we immediately saw he was in big trouble. And knowing Jeremy, like all of our players, he got up back into the defensive line, and obviously Finn Russell's world-class play, he immediately spotted that, and that's just the way the game goes. He gave it his all, and unfortunately he got past him, and that's how they got their third try. So I couldn't fault Jeremy for everything. Obviously his ankle was gone, and he still got back up. The easy choice is to stay down, but he got back up, and incredibly frustration that led to 7 points, but that's just the way rugby goes. And very proud of him for getting up and trying to hold the line. Massive moment in the game. We just got back into the game, and I think it was 14-all if I'm not mistaken, and they went immediately from 14-all to 21-14, and then we had to fight our way back again. No, Killer is still a way to go, so it's strange how injuries happen in certain positions, and that's just the way rugby goes. And we've been backing our squad, and that'll be the next man up. And obviously I don't want to speculate as to how serious it is, but the fact that we had to literally carry him off the field seems like it's pretty serious. But take our time and see on Monday what he's got. And unfortunately, Killer is still a few weeks away, so we'll just have to see where we're at on Monday and then regroup again for Edinburgh. Yeah, look, Peter's our leader, and he always leads from the front. And the way that he led the team this whole week, and we love to play in this competition. It means so much to this club, and the only thing that we can do is give it our best every weekend. And he's one of those guys like the other 22 tonight that literally didn't know how to give up. And the small margins, they win that line out, they get a penalty, they kick it over, we lose. JJ's drop kick goes over, we win. It's just the way the game goes. But all credit to Peter. He leads this team always from the front, and another big 80-minute performance from his side.